Hi everyone, my name is Megan Soun, and today I'm going to be talking about intuitive eating, making peace with food and your body. So we're actually all born with the ability to eat intuitively. As babies, we know when we're hungry, we know when we're full, and we really follow our bodily cues to eat. But as we get older, those internal cues, sometimes our relationship to them gets complicated as we have so many sources of information about food. There's diets out there, there's a lot of societal messaging on what to eat, when to eat. There's a lot of mixed stories and scripts that are out there about nutrition. And so all of this stuff can make it really confusing, and we start to listen to our external cues. However, sometimes when we listen to our external cues, that can really backfire. For example, it can go against our biology when we are, say, following a really rigid diet or prescriptions around food, for instance, only eating a certain amount of calories. The reason it can go against our biology is say we're not giving our bodies enough food to eat. Because we're following these external cues rather than our internal cues, our bodies will react by starting to mistrust us. And then when we are presented with food, maybe we'll overeat, for instance, because our bodies are scared that it won't have access to these foods anymore. And so there are a lot of issues with relying on external cues rather than our internal cues. And so in my presentation today, I'm talking all about intuitive eating, which is how we get back in touch with our internal bodily cues in order to eat. Intuitive eating, here's the book for it. It comes from two dietitians who created this program after they tried for a long time to help their patients with diets, and then they just realized dieting wasn't working. Maybe it worked for a season, but then inevitably the weight would come back, or the people would start to get really stressed and it would stop working. And so they came up with this program called intuitive eating, which again is really about listening to your body, listening to your internal signals, and using that to guide your eating. And there's 10 principles that I want to run over that are covered in intuitive eating. So principle 1 is rejecting diet mentality. 2 is honor your hunger. 3 is make peace with food. 4 is challenge the food police. 5 is feel your fullness. 6, discover the satisfaction factor. 7, cope with your emotions without using food. 8 is respect your body. 9 is exercise, learn to feel the difference. And 10 is honor your health with gentle nutrition. I think all those principles, they kind of go together. And if you take one out of context, it might not make as much sense, but altogether, those are the principles that make up intuitive eating. Okay, thanks so much.